Regain your financial freedom by grabbing the book 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, an Amazon bestseller written by none other than Dr. Boyce Watkins. Grab the book now. Also, heating up summer 2023, B1 the movie, starring Dr. Claude Anderson, Madam President, and Riza Islam. Atlanta, Georgia, get ready. The All-Black National Convention is coming your way October 2023. We had the privilege of attending an All-Black National Convention. It was an absolutely life-changing experience. To get a free Dr. Boyce Watkins Black Business School training on how to make money without working, text the word STOCK to 31996.
Man, let's talk about that one.
Yeah, man. So, obviously, when Angela Lee left the Breakfast Club, there was a void. They were talking about bringing on different people and doing all that bullshit they spewed or whatever the case may be. Jess Hilarious is one of those consistents on there. She was doing a hell of a job.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job. It was even speculating on whether or not she would be there full time because she was killing it like that. It was a couple nice rotation of female guests they had rolling through there, and it was dope.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden, she talks about who's going to protect us.
Yeah.
When a lot of transgender individuals were throwing shade her way as a heterosexual woman, and a lot of people were questioning whether or not she'd get canceled. Now, she's been on tour, killing it. She's been showing videos of her going on tour and doing her thing, killing the scene. So people still out here supporting her.
Yeah.
But one platform that doesn't seem to support her, and we just speculating right now because we don't know nobody's business, is the Breakfast Club. And it's hard to kind of find it coincidental that soon as this happens, she's no longer there. Now, it could have been a contractual situation. We don't know the ins and outs of the situation, but do you think I'm on to something by saying that maybe, just maybe, her going in and protecting herself is the reason why she's no longer there?
If any platform would ban her, it would be that one. Because you got to remember, like, they connected with the radio station, right? How does a radio station stay afloat? Advertisers.
Yep.
If you got certain advertisers that say, look, man, we can't, like, we're going to pull out. We're going to pull away. We're going to pull out. Remember YouTube? It was like a whole ad. It was called the adpocalypse at that point in time. It was certain advertisers that didn't like certain things. Mm-hmm. So YouTube had to acquiesce. YouTube was like, nah, this is our big platform. We can do what we want now. It's like, all right, now look, we got to start tightening it up on the creators. Yep. Now, no different than Power 10, whatever is Power, whatever it is, Power, you know what I mean, in New York. Power 106, I think it is. If the advertisers start saying, look, we can't have people on your show talking like that, now they're going to say, all right, you can't come back. Of course. Look at Revolt. Remember Revolt? Kanye West? Yep. They couldn't have that. Nori, he pretty much dropped to his knees on that joint. He admitted, look, I'm just an employee. Mm-hmm. Diddy's the boss. Diddy's people said, nah, we can't do this. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I really wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Now, I don't think it could hurt her career as much, but, I mean, let's look at it. That was a perfect marriage. She was better than Angela Yee on that joint. Why leave? She was there for so long. I thought that was what they needed, but it might have been too raw because you can't have two Charlemagnes, right? And that's giving you two Charlemagnes. But even though I like the dynamic with her on there, but maybe like certain things like Charlemagne knows from experience, he's not going to cross that line no more, right? She going to cross that line. As you can see, she don't give two F's about whatever. And you can't have people like that. Look at Boosie. And I know I'm kind of going off, but like, his lawyer, Boosie's lawyer was like, look, we feel like he's being targeted because he's outspoken on the internet. That type of stuff, you ain't really like, they ain't letting you rock like that. You know what I mean? You start saying too much, it's like, all right, we got to start cutting the cord. We can't get him airtime like that. When you're under those corporations, when you're independent, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
If she's on there tomorrow, hey, disregard this and Jess Hilarious, you're welcome. But I don't know, man. I think that her, like you hit it right on the head. Her outspokenness, she went on social media and went on a scathing rant.
Yeah.
And a lot of people defended her on it, us included. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. But we can't attack naturally born people and people that are proud to be who they naturally are.
Right.
We're not going to attack that. We're not going to make that now the taboo thing, the thing that we look down on. No, be who you want to be. And if I'm heterosexual and I'm a man, I was born a man, allow me to be that with pride. If that's a woman, allow her to be a natural born woman with pride. Don't call her a man because you a man that now dresses like her. It was just, we can go on a tangent with that for years, but it ain't about that right now. I think that Jess Hilarious won't be affected by this at the end of the day. I'm sure it took a couple dollars out of her pocket. If in fact this is all true, 'cause like I said, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're not in it. We don't know the ins and outs of what Jess Hilarious got going on. We don't know the ins and outs of what the Breakfast Club got going on. I just find it very coincidental that right around that time she said that, we no longer saw her on there.
Well, you know, once this video goes out, she'll be back on there. You know how it works.
Said,
they probably gonna see it. Well, you got a lot of influence on the industry, man.
You're welcome.
We got a lot. People don't want to give us credit for it. They don't want to mention us. But we make things move in this industry. Trust me. And I guarantee you, after this video goes out, whenever it goes out, you'll probably see her back on the Breakfast Club a week later.
Or statements will be made.
Yeah,
Something gonna happen.
Yep.
They don't mention us though, but it's cool. You know where you got it from.
They still the work. You know what I mean? It's all good though. We used to it at this point, man.
Damn right. James Harden, your boy.
Oh, that nigga.
Your boy, man. He went in on Daryl Morey. Now, 76ers, what did he play, point guard for, whatever he is.
Yeah.
Thought he would be traded by now, but he hasn't been traded. We've seen reports come out that the 76ers have ended trade talks, that they were going to try to work on the situation to keep him. And then he comes out and he has a video. I don't know if you got the video queued up or not, but he basically paraphrases and says, I don't do any dealings with Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is a liar. He said it in a group of people. Daryl Morey is the GM of the 76ers. Oh, God, what do you think about the situation? Being a 76ers fan, knowing the squad, knowing the team. I don't know how well you know the front office, but just knowing that situation in that city. What do you think about what Harden said?
I'll play it real quick, then we'll.
Let's do it.
Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of.
So he says that, and I'm like, what? Wasn't he in Houston before though? Mm-hmm. This guy Daryl Morey.
Yep.
I thought that was the reason why you came here, like one of the reasons. So my thing is like, I don't know what Daryl Morey said that was a lie, if he's a liar, but obviously he wants to be out of Philly. He made it clear through his reps. He never said anything, but through his reps and different people, the story's probably been published 3 or 4 times now that he wants out of Philly, wherever he wants to go, L.A., Houston. You know, he's notorious for jumping around from team to team. And I say, fuck him. Get him the fuck out of town. If you don't want to be here, that could be MB. Like, if you don't want to be here, bye-bye. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Only time I was pissed off about it, it was back when Allen Iverson, I don't know if you remember that, with the Sixers.
I do.
They was talking about trading him, and I didn't want him to go. And they ended up trading him, but not that time. Like, they worked it out for a while, and then like a year or two later, it just reached ahead. They had to get rid of him. I think send him to Detroit. So I don't know what's going on behind. I'm not really into the Sixers front office like I am the Eagles, crazy like that. I do like Daryl Morey though. I do like what he's trying to do for the team, to try to build the team. He tried to put the piece there. You know, with Joel Embiid, it should have worked. But, you know, in my opinion, I think James Harden is not the same player that he was 7, 8 years ago. And probably should have put a couple more pieces around. But you would think that Harden and Embiid shouldn't be able to get the job done, but they weren't. And I can't put it all on Harden's shoulders either. Yeah. But, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, you never heard anything negative about Daryl Morey before. You don't know what happened to them in their situation. It's obviously personal. And you obviously sent a clear message to Sixers ownership that you aren't playing for them if they still got Daryl Morey around. It's either he goes or I go. So now, ownership going to have to decide on where to ship your ass, because they didn't get one of the best GMs in the NBA to sit down and cater to you when you really didn't do anything to contribute to their playoff move last year when you were there to do exactly that. So
you think, you know what I'm thinking, not to cut you off, I'm thinking maybe he's the story that was posted about the Sixers trying to work stuff out. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's thinking that came from him and he's a liar because of that.
100%.
Most likely, yeah.
100%. I think that too.
Right.
He put that story out there like, we are not trading him. He's going to stay here. And now he's like, no, you're a liar. I am going to be traded. I don't want to be here. You're a liar.
Right.
I guess it's a game of chess. Their brother got paid a lot of money, and I am pro athlete getting every damn cent. In any sport, I am pro athlete getting their money.
Word.
But it does come with certain responsibilities, and if you're not going to carry out on them responsibilities, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't know, you probably can't get nothing good for him at this point. Maybe a pick and a player or two, but you don't want to have energy like that in a locker room.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know how important the locker room is in basketball, like football, but you don't want to have that type of energy in there, man. Get rid of them and keep building around Embiid, man, until you know. They might be 1 or 2 players away. We'll see.
without him, and with the notion that you will get one or two players, the Sixers are still one of the top teams in the East.
Yeah.
Top teams in, you know what I mean? Top 3 teams in the East.
Yeah.
Gonna be favored to go to the finals. So they got a good little situation going on over there. You got one bad apple, get them the fuck out of there.
Yep. Definitely. So.